Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A gain makes it second and medium. Now here comes the flea flicker. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, and he's looking to make a big play downfield.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Florida offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. And let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he finds his tight end for the catch. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here at the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with a ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the Demon Deacons will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He eludes the rush. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Powering through.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down.
22 Slider. 4 to Arrow. 8. Tuna.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Demon Deacons hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play.
Double right. Go. Get set.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Carr. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got him right where you want him on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs. They can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense. Makes
the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They're setting out to try to PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a
touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race and he won it. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Kick is up and no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's for the drop. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now.
Let's go.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Sends the offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd down for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, and then in a pick. Has the first down and more. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's get...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry up. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game. Dropping back, it's Carr.
Eludes the rush. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackle, but first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Demon Deacons will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play. Made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack makes it second down and forever.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looking to throw it deep. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Buying time, moving to his left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And it's fair caught right at midfield. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And they heave it deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. It sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's another interception. We're losing track. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Catch made on the right side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to boot it away. Bunner getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Flip. Over. Flip.
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Tuna.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. It's Carr. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. Wideout's now clustered. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage.
Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Carr. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Not much the defense can do here with one timeout remaining. Looks like the offense could just kneel down and walk out with a victory. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Here we go. Acorn. Terrier. Go.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Ready up.
That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.